I am Code. Welcome to the second episode of the tutorial series. This video can help you to understand fully this hero. Before this video start, everyone please watch carefully every single part of the skill analysis. All parts of this video are connected to each other. Skipping one part of the video may cause you not fully learn this hero. What you are about to learn in this video is concise skills and abilities guide of Athena. Essential and powerful burst combos of Athena. Item build and Arcana Archive. And lastly, tips on how to use Athena properly. I encourage you, my friend, to finish this video till the end because I guarantee you that right after watching this video, your Athena gameplay will never be the same. So without further ado, let the tutorial begin. Athena is a high burst damage hero. She is one of the unique heroes in Honor of Kings that she can continue to move around even after death. Her role is assassin. She can be played as jungler or in the clash lane. Passive skill, God Awakens. Note that the name of the skill is subject to change, because this video is made before the hero release in global version, but they will not change the skill. Athena will enter ethereal mode that is visible to both friends and foes on the battlefield after she dies. In this form, enemy cannot lock on her or cast any skills on her. She can freely roam around the battlefield. You can see here, enemy cannot attack her when she is in ethereal mode. Tower will not attack her too. Once the resurrection timer stops, she will resurrect on the spot where her ethereal form is, and not in the base. So, please leave the tower when your resurrect timer is going to end. When she resurrect, she will knock up enemies around the spot with damage for 0.75 seconds. In ethereal mode, all her skills will change to passive icon. These three skills have the same effects. You can cast any one of it when she is in ethereal mode. If a friendly unit moves towards her, they will receive movement speed increase of 30%. Note that she can only accelerate her allies when they are near enough. All Athena's skill will reset when she revives. So, you can just spam your passive skill when she is in ethereal mode. So when you die, don't just stand there and do nothing. Move around, provide vision for your team. If they are getting chased down, get in front of them to help them run away faster. Skill 1. Dash of Aegis. Athena dashes forward and does magical damage to enemies in her path. This skill will knock back enemies. Regardless whether this skill hits an enemy, Athena will gain a temporary shield that lasts 1 second that immune to all control effects except suppresses by Tai Yi and Zhang Liang. This skill cannot pass through walls. Before introducing skill 2, I will explain ultimate first, because you need to understand ultimate in order to understand skill 2. And skill 2 is her core skill. Ultimate, Aegis of Divinity. Athena creates a huge shield that can absorb damage. The shield will in effect for 1.5 seconds. She is immune to control when the shield is in effect. She cannot move in this 1.5 seconds. After 1.5 seconds, the shield explodes and counter magical damages to enemies who are in the blast range, that is indicated by the golden ring around her. The counter damage will increase 12.5% each time she receives damages. This effect can be stacked up to 8 times. That means the blast damage will deal extra 100% damage to enemy if the enemy hit you 8 times. You can see from the left the damage is 557 when the hero does not hit Athena. While on the right, the damage is 695 when the enemy hit Athena. So, when Athena is your enemy, just run away from her ulti when you cannot kill her. Skill 2. Divine Dash. Athena dashes forward, enhancing her next basic attack. The target range of her enhanced attack is indicated by the yellow ring around her. Enhanced attack will incur physical damage to the target. This skill trace enemy, meaning if you targeted an enemy who teleports away or dash at the same frame as when you dash towards him using the enhanced attack, you will dash all the way to the enemy current position across the map. Note that there is no damage along the path of her dash. Her burst damage is actually comes from her enhanced attack. So, you must always quickly tap A after casting skill 2. This skill can pass through walls. Remember that skill 1 cannot pass through walls, only skill 2 can. If a target gets hit by enhanced attack for 3 consecutive times within 6 seconds between each attack, bonus AD damage will be inflicted on the third strike. This 3 enhanced attack must hit in 6 seconds to trigger extra 25% physical damage. But how to hit same target for 3 times in just 6 seconds? This is impossible because her skill 2 cooldown is already 5 to 6 seconds. But her passive of her skill 2 made it possible. Her skill 2 can use skill 1 or ultimate to reduce 4 seconds cooldown. That means you can get the extra 25% physical damage I mentioned just now. If you're still not figuring it out, let's see the combo to have a deeper understanding. So, the combo is 2A1, A2, A3, A2A. This is how you can trigger the extra 25% damage. Since skill 2 cooldown time is 5 to 6 seconds, and skill 1 can reduce 4 seconds skill 2 cooldown, so 2 seconds left. That is the reason you can use skill 2 continuously. So, you can actually cast skill 2 first and ambush your enemy. When you are ambushing, your skill 2 already started to count down, so the time you used your enhanced attack, your skill 2 will reset just right on time. And then you can 2A2, A1, A2, A3, A2A to deal even more damage. It is just like you are saving one more enhanced attack before the fight starts. One more point that is important, make sure your skill 1 hit your enemy to reduce the cooldown. But sometimes, it can be used to immune controls to run away from enemy. When you cast your ultimate, you cannot move, usually your enemy will try to run away. You can use smite to slow them down, so your ulti hits them and reduce cooldown. So these are the tips and combos for Athena. The most general Arcana build for Athena is 10 Calamity, 10 Eagle Eyes, 10 River. This Arcana can be used for hand sin too. Athena needs critical hits much so she can deal higher damage by her enhanced attack. So, she needs high critical chance which she can get from Calamity. Total 16% of critical chance when your Arcana is maxed out. 10 Eagle Eyes provide 9 points of physical attack and 64 points of physical pierce to feel lack damage in the early game. About what is the difference between physical attack and physical pierce, I will see how many who needs me to explain. Tell me if you need on the comment section below. I will do a video to explain it, if many people want to understand. 10 River provide Athena 16% of physical life steal, to improve her endurance to keep farming monster in jungle without recall much back to base. So these are the equipment I recommend for Athena. As an jungler, it is important to buy hunting knife when the match starts. Then, Lightfoot shoes, so that you manage to chase your enemy when you reach level 4. Then, buy Iron Sword to add some damage in the early game. Then, Relentless Blade. Then, buy Meteor before you buy boots. Athena needs more damage equipment in the early game to kill enemy instantly. Then, Boots of Dexterity to increase attack speed. Athena need attack speed to fasten her enhanced attack. Axe of Torment, Eternity Blade, Master Sword, and lastly, Shadow Reaper. Like I mentioned just now, critical hits and attack speed is core attribute of this hero. Eternity Blade and Master Sword is to increase her critical damage and Shadow Reaper is to increase her attack speed. Always remember my friend that the equipment build I showed you is not absolute and will always vary depending on different situations. Now that you are knowledgeable about the basics of Athena, and now I am inviting you to watch the next video for a full Athena's gameplay. So that's it in this video my friend. I hope you liked this video and I hope you learned a lot from this episode. Please consider subscribing to our channel, on the ring bell and don't miss our upcoming Honor of Kings tutorial tips and tricks. Always remember that you are amazing. This is Code King Gaming and see you on our next video.